Instagram. There it goes. Okay. One sec. I'm so sorry. Let me just copy and paste this in. And okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee Talk. I am DJ here with Risa, and today we are giving you one of the easiest ways to meet new people in your community, but without feeling salesy.
You know, summer is a great time for us to just be out and have fun. And it's a great time to go ahead and nurture your sphere of influence and pick up clients. So I'm so excited we're here. And I apologize that we're a little late. Technology was not on our side. So, welcome, everybody. Today, we're talking about neighborhood pop-ups. These are small, fun events that really make you the friendly face of real estate in your neighborhood. Quick, they're casual, and people love them.
Yeah, so here's basically how it works. So instead of cold calling strangers, nobody wants the cold call, right? But you show up where your neighbors already are and you give them a reason to stop by and say hi.
All right. For example, think about setting up a simple lemonade stand. You remember those when you were a kid? On
Sure.
a busy corner in the summer, maybe even get some kids to help you out with it. Offer free lemonade for kids, offer a quick chat for the adults, bring your business card and a sign that says your local realtor and say hi.
I love that. And not just lemonade stands aren't just for kids, right? Anybody can do them. And the one thing I know about lemonade stands is whenever you walk by one, you have to stop and buy lemonade, no matter where it is, or you just have to. It's a rule. So it's a great way to get people to stop. Here's another
Especially if
idea.
kids are there.
Of course, yes. Use the kids to get people to stop for sure. But here's another idea: a fireworks watch party. Now, host one in your driveway or yard for the 4th of July, or really, you could do this any time of year. In the summer, I think we're now a little bit past 4th of July, but we still have maybe leftover fireworks. This would still be a fun time to do it, especially for people that missed it. But bring out snacks, sparklers, glow sticks for the kids. People love it. You'll meet neighbors you never talked to before.
Okay, so believe it or not, we're getting towards October. So you're going to start seeing Halloween decorations in the store. So why not think about doing a pumpkin giveaway? Team up with a local farm stand and get a few dozen pumpkins set up in a park or even in your driveway and invite neighbors to swing by and grab one. It's a cute, add a cute tag with your name and contact info. Now, here's something I used to do. I used to get those little tiny pumpkins and I would set up paints and paintbrushes and invite all the kids in the neighborhood to come over and paint their pumpkins, and then they got to take it home.
Ooh, I love that. So not just giving away the pumpkin, but actually setting up like tables so people could start and not carving because that would be messy and would take too much time, but painting them. I love that. That's really, really smart. The pumpkin one's a great one because I know around October 20th of every year, I go, oh my gosh, I don't have a pumpkin yet. And then I have to figure out, wait, where do I go to get that? And if I knew that I could just go somewhere and pick one up, without having to go to the store, that would be awesome. So what a great idea. And it's never too early. We're going to start seeing those decorations soon. Now, these pop-ups are really about building trust, right? You're showing up for the community with no strings attached. People remember that when they're ready to buy or sell.
All right. Well, I apologize. My cat just wanted to join us for our coffee talk, but that was Duncan. So enjoy some Duncan coffee today and think of my cat. But here's the pro tip. Take photos at these events, post them on social media, tag your neighborhood, tag a community group, tag the people that you've met. It's an easy way to stay visible and share what you're doing and have a reason to connect with your neighbors on social media.
Yeah, if you are mindlessly scrolling or endlessly scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, one thing that you can do in really with something Risa just mentioned, which is not always something that agents think about, is of course join your community group, your neighborhood group on Facebook. Of course, there probably already is one, and then start answering questions for people without pitching. Oh, by the way, I'm a realtor. People will learn about you but the more help you can provide, because I know in my community, people are asking, there's probably 20 to 30 questions that get asked a day. And if I was a producing agent, I would be answering as many of those questions as possible, because then I would start to develop a reputation as somebody who's being super helpful. So I just a quick little tip there for your Facebook community group. Instead of just scrolling, answer some questions for people. In fact, I know a woman in the suburbs of Chicago. She's an agent, Northwest suburbs, and she developed a moms group for younger mom, or for moms with younger children. And all she did on that in her group was, and it was just for one suburb, and she would put all the mom events. She would just post the events, and now it has like 5,000 members, and she gets so much business. And she said she has never once even mentioned she's a realtor, but she's got this great group. So
But
maybe
you know
even
how
create a group.
smart that is? I mean, think about the name recognition that she's developed, and she's built trust with people that she doesn't know
Yeah.
really, really quickly. And she's shown that she's a valuable resource to the community. So when they think of that community, they think of her name. It's brilliant. Everybody should be doing it. And I do want to point out, you don't have to be a mom to be in a mom's group. Just an
True.
FYI.
That's true. Yeah, you just have to have answers. You just have to have value to provide to people. And you'll be surprised through the law of reciprocity when you help someone out. They oftentimes will say, well, what can I do to help you? Or, hey, let's get to know each other. And that's, or even if they don't, it's an opportunity for you then to continue the conversation and get to know them. So what great ideas
I
this
want to
week.
jump in, TJ, and just
Please.
tell you a quick story. So I was that person on the moms group. Always, people ask for a hairstylist or a dry
Yep.
cleaner or whatever. And one day I was in the grocery store, and somebody comes up to me and they're like, Risa. And I'm like, do I know you? And she goes, oh, I see you on the moms group all the time. Thank you so much for all your advice. Like,
Amazing.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
love
so
that.
cool. It was so cool. So everybody should be out there, but use these events to take pictures of your neighbors, because sometimes people are like, I'm concerned about, just friending my neighbor on social media. Well, now you
Sure.
have a reason to friend people on social media and create that exposure.
Yeah, I agree. And that is such a great example of, givers get. I love that mentality, that
Yeah,
give
yeah, yeah.
something of value, give it with no strings attached, which all of the ideas today were exactly that. And then hopefully it will grow your business, or at the very least, grow your reputation as somebody, as a giver. And people just want to be around givers, right? So that is really the message of today, is how do I give to my community? How do I give to the individuals in my community? And will that, in fact, increase my reputation? Yes. Will it increase my connection with people? Yes. And probably will it increase my business? Yeah, it should. So, and even if it doesn't right away, you're still doing a lot of good out there, and it'll make you feel good. So let's pick an action this week. Now, pick one pop-up idea, pick a date. Now, keep it simple, right? The goal is conversations, not perfection.
Be the neighbor who gives more than they ask for. The referrals will follow. Trust us. And you're putting good karma out in the world.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I have noticed that it was one thing I wish I would have learned earlier in my life, was that giving, and not that I wasn't always a nice person, but being a real giver has served me very well in life, even when I maybe wasn't the most qualified person for some opportunity where people just want to help givers. So anyway, please tell us what you're going to do this week to connect with your neighbors, connect with your community. We'd love to hear about it. Tell us in the description, or in the comments. We want to know, so we can share your story with our audience. So thank you so much.
Well, I want you to get so excited because, well, next week when we join you on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, we're going to be starting to talk about back to school time. So all of us are going to go back to school. We've got all kinds of themes for you: recess and study time and study groups and getting prepared for school. So join us. It's going to be super exciting. And as always, I'm always giving tips and tricks. So if you're interested in coaching, contact me. I'd love to get you into our productivity coaching.
That would be amazing. And also, every Thursday, Risa, who has been working with top producers basically her entire career, and it is a long and amazing career. Every Thursday, she does an event called basically How to Become a Top Producer. She has different topics every single week. If you want in on that, you let us know. We'll get you in. And Risa, another great sort of another great example of being a giver is every Thursday you do this for essentially for anyone. So we appreciate you for that. All right, everybody. Well, we will see you on next Wednesday. And please share this. If you found this to be useful, let us know what you like. Let us know what topics you want us to tackle in the future so that we can keep helping your business. So thanks, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, DJ. We'll see y'all soon.